students. I'm Dr. Varun Mohan from ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. This is the introductory lecture of the lecture series of Unit 3 of Engineering Chemistry code BAS 101 and BAS 102. Here we shall discuss about the distribution of various topics in Unit 3. The Unit 3 is divided in 4 parts, and the first part is electrochemistry. This part will be covered in Lecture 1 and Lecture 2, where we shall discuss about some basic concepts of electrochemistry. The next part is related to batteries. This part will be covered in Lecture 3. Here we shall discuss about the types of batteries, their construction, their working, and their applications. The next part is related to corrosion. Corrosion is the event which we can witness in our surroundings very easily, and it is based on the principles of electrochemistry. This part will be covered in Lecture 4 to Lecture 7. And here we shall discuss about the types of corrosion, the mechanism of corrosion, the cause of corrosion, the factors which can influence the rate of corrosion, some special kinds of corrosion, the corrosion issues related to several industries, and the preventive measures of corrosion. The last part of the Unit 3, that is the fourth part, is Chemistry of Engineering Materials, where we shall chiefly discuss about cement and plaster of Paris. This part will be covered in Lecture 8, where we shall discuss about the preparation, the chemical reactions associated with them, and their applications. So let us discuss the contents lecture-wise. In Lecture 1, we shall discuss about what is electrochemistry and some basic terms which are used in it. After that, we shall discuss about electrode potential. We shall discuss how is it generated and what is its role in electrochemistry. When we measure the electrode potential, we need a reference electrode, and standard hydrogen electrode is one of the reference electrode which is very frequently used. So here we shall understand the construction of standard hydrogen electrode, and we shall discuss about its working in terms of the chemical reactions. Standard hydrogen electrode has a unique nature that it is reversible. It means that it can be used as cathode as well as anode. So we shall discuss about its reversibility in this lecture. When we arrange the metals according to the electrode potential, a series is generated that is called the electrochemical series. And this electrochemical series is very useful as it finds numerous applications in the chemistry. So here we shall discuss about the electrochemical series, its properties, and its applications. At the last, we shall discuss about a few questions which have appeared in previous year's examinations. In the next lecture, we shall define cell and we shall discuss about its types. We shall understand how an electrochemical cell is constructed and how does it work. We shall understand the chemical reactions associated with them, and after that we shall differentiate the electrochemical cell from electrolytic cell. We shall compare them. At this point, we should know that electrochemical cell is that cell which converts chemical energy into electrical energy, whereas electrolytic cell is that cell which converts the electrical energy into the chemical energy. After that, we shall see how an electrochemical cell is represented on the paper. Then the salt bridge, which is an important constituent of the electrochemical cell, we shall discuss about it. It is the part which maintains the flow of current in the cell. It helps in the functioning of the cell. So here we shall discuss about the importance and functions of the salt bridge. After that, we shall discuss about the electromotive force of the cell, and we shall relate it with Gibbs free energy and EMF. We shall establish the relationship between Gibbs free energy and the electromotive force of the cell. In electrochemistry, Nernst equation is a very significant equation which helps to find out the half cell potential and the cell potential at varying concentrations of the electrolyte. So here we shall derive the Nernst equation and we shall find its applications. After that, we shall establish the relationship between enthalpy and electromotive force of the cell. And at last, we shall discuss about a few questions which have appeared in previous year's examination and we shall solve numerical problems. The next part of the unit 3 is batteries. So this part will be covered in lecture 3 where we shall discuss about the battery and its types. We shall understand about the basic terms related to it. And after that, we shall differentiate between primary and secondary batteries. At this point, we should know that primary batteries are those are made up of those cells which cannot be charged once those are used. They can't be charged again. So those are of single use. Whereas the secondary batteries are those batteries which can be used once those are exhausted by charging. Performance requirements of a battery are some important things which have to be uh, kept into the concern when we are talking about the battery. So how a battery will work better, that depends on its performance requirements and those will be discussed here. After that, we shall discuss about the dry cell or Lagrange cell. This is the representative cell of primary cell. Here we shall understand its construction and the chemical reactions associated with it. After that, we shall discuss about lead storage battery. The lead storage battery is a secondary kind of battery. It is a secondary battery and it can be recharged. Once it is exhausted, it can be charged and it can be used again. So here we shall understand the charging and discharging cycle and the chemical reactions associated with it. And after that, we shall discuss about a few questions which have appeared in previous year's examinations. The next part is corrosion. So this part will be covered in lecture 4 to lecture 7. In lecture 4, we shall discuss about the introduction of corrosion. We shall define it and we shall find the cause. Why does the corrosion happen? After that, we shall discuss about the units in which we can express the corrosion. Then we shall find why does the corrosion happen? We shall uh, discuss about the consequences of the corrosion also. How does it degrade the metal and how does it cause the loss of money and loss of lives? After that, we shall compare the dry and wet corrosion. Dry corrosion is that corrosion in which the corrosion happens in the absence of moisture, whereas wet corrosion is that kind of corrosion where moisture or water is needed for the corrosion process to happen. After that, we shall discuss about the Wegener's theory of corrosion related to the oxidation corrosion. After that, we shall discuss about the electrochemical theory of corrosion. This is related to the wet corrosion. And at last, we shall discuss about a few questions which are related to the contents of this lecture and those have appeared in the previous year's examinations. In the next lecture, we shall discuss about the passivity and the galvanic series. Passivity is that phenomena by which a metal turns passive and it does not allow the corrosion to propagate. Galvanic series helps to find out the relative order of the anodic nature of different metals. So here we shall relate the passivity and the galvanic series. After that, we shall discuss about some specific kinds of corrosion like bimetallic corrosion, differential aeration corrosion, waterline corrosion, pitting corrosion, crevice corrosion, stress corrosion, and after that, we shall discuss a few questions which have appeared in previous year's examinations and related to the contents of this lecture. In the next lecture, we shall discuss about the factors which can affect the rate of corrosion. Here, the factors are divided into two categories: the factors which are related to the nature of metal and the factors which are related to the nature of the environment. After that, we shall discuss about the corrosion issues which are specific to certain industries like power generation industries, oil and gas industries, chemical processing industries, and pulp and paper industries. In the next lecture, that is lecture 7, we shall understand how we can adopt protective measures against corrosion. These protective measures are divided into 5 categories. Among them, the first category is material selection and design. By choosing proper material and by designing rationally, we can prevent the corrosion process. After that, we can see how modification of the environment helps to prevent the corrosion. Then we shall discuss how modification of the properties of the metal can help to prevent the corrosion. After that, we shall understand the significance of protective coatings, and then we shall discuss some specific methods of prevention of corrosion. Those are called cathodic protection methods. Here we shall discuss about sacrificial anodic protection and impressed current cathodic protection method. At last, we shall discuss about a few questions which have appeared in previous year's examination and related to the contents of lecture 7. After that, we shall discuss about the last part of the unit 3, which is cements and batteries. Sorry, cements and plaster of Paris. This part is covered in lecture 8. Here, we shall discuss about the constituent of cement. Then we shall discuss how is it manufactured in the industries. Then we shall understand the hardening and setting of cement and the chemical reactions associated with it. After that, we shall discuss about the cause which causes the deterioration of cement and the chemical reactions associated with it. Then we shall understand the preparation, properties, and applications of plaster of Paris. And at last, we shall discuss about a few questions which have appeared in previous year's examinations. These are the references for the Unit 3. Thank you for attending this session.